Chosen one, this is not an accident. You were led here by divine appointment in perfect spiritual timing. Heaven has aligned this very moment to awaken something powerful within you. You are standing at the edge of a supernatural shift, a prophetic turning point where the unseen becomes visible. The Spirit of the living God is whispering to you even now, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you." Chosen one, you have been marked for divine favor. The world may not understand it, but you carry the signature of heaven. Every trial, every delay, every hidden season was preparing you for this hour, the hour of your divine wealth transfer. The gates of abundance are opening before you, and the chains that tried to hold you are breaking even now. Anointed one, open your spirit and receive this word. What is coming next is not just information, it is impartation. You are about to discover the 7 undeniable signs that prove you are one of God's favorite chosen ones. This is your confirmation. This is your awakening. Welcome to your divine moment. Chosen one, listen closely. You were not called to this moment by coincidence. Heaven orchestrated this encounter. Every second of your life has been building toward this moment of awakening. The shaking, the confusion, the isolation, even the silent tears that no one saw, all of it was divine preparation. You have been walking through fire because gold must be refined before it shines. And now, the fire has done its work. You are being positioned for the supernatural. Anointed one, the Spirit of God is saying, "I have not forgotten you." You have been hidden for a season, but hidden does not mean forgotten. In the secret place, God has been building you, shaping you, and stripping away everything that could not go where He is taking you next. That business idea that seemed to fail, it wasn't failure, it was formation. That relationship that ended, it was release. Those doors that closed were not rejection, they were divine redirection toward your inheritance. I know the weight you've been carrying. I know what it feels like to keep believing when nothing seems to move. I've been there, praying when the answers are delayed, giving when I had almost nothing left, trusting when I couldn't see what was next. But I've also seen what happens when heaven suddenly shifts the atmosphere. I've seen debts erased, doors open overnight, and divine favor move in ways that no human effort could explain. And I hear that same movement stirring for you right now. Chosen one, this is your confirmation. You are standing at the edge of a supernatural transfer, the kind that doesn't come from man, but from the hand of God Himself. This is not about luck, it's about divine alignment. Heaven is rearranging things in your favor. What was delayed is being delivered. What was withheld is being released. What was lost is being restored with increase. You've been faithful in the quiet season. You've stayed pure when others compromised. You've prayed when others mocked your faith. And heaven took note of every tear, every sacrifice, every yes you whispered when no one was watching. You are about to see why it had to take this long. There is a shift in your atmosphere right now. Can you feel it? That stirring in your spirit is the confirmation. The doors are unlocking. The people assigned to your destiny are being drawn toward you. The provision you need is already moving in your direction. What once felt like endless waiting is about to turn into a testimony of divine timing. Chosen one, understand this. When God chooses you, He doesn't just bless you, He transforms you. The wilderness you walked through was necessary to strip away your dependence on the world. He allowed certain things to fall apart so you could learn that He alone is your source. That lesson, though painful, was sacred because it prepared you to carry the next level of abundance without losing your soul. I don't know what your storm looks like right now, but I do know this: it is ending. The winds are shifting. The same God who allowed the test is now speaking to the storm, saying, "Peace, be still." You are stepping into a new chapter where favor will chase you down, where resources will flow freely, where what once felt impossible will become your daily reality. Anointed one, you have been faithful through fire. Now get ready for favor through overflow. Heaven is about to prove that your waiting was not in vain. What is coming next is not a small blessing. It is a divine outpouring, a supernatural wealth transfer that will not only bless you but everyone connected to you. Take a deep breath. Center your heart, because in the next part, I will reveal the first signs, the undeniable confirmations that you are not just chosen, but God's favorite, the one heaven has marked for this moment. Chosen one. Before every elevation comes refinement. Before every promotion comes pruning. And I know you've been wondering why life has felt like a constant stripping, why certain people walked away, why doors you prayed for suddenly closed. But listen to me carefully. This was not punishment. It was preparation. Anointed one, when God calls you higher, He cannot allow you to remain surrounded by what cannot sustain your next level. There are relationships that were seasonal, environments that were temporary, and habits that could not follow you into destiny. You prayed for breakthrough, but what you didn't realize is that breakthrough often begins with a breakdown. Heaven has been tearing down the false so that the true can emerge. I remember walking through a season where everything I touched seemed to crumble. Opportunities slipped away, friendships turned cold, and the silence from heaven felt unbearable. I kept asking, "God, where are you?" But in the stillness, I heard the whisper, "I'm refining you." And chosen one, that's what He's been doing with you. Every disappointment was a divine classroom. Every delay was a hidden strategy. Every closed door was God protecting you from premature exposure. You see, favor without foundation can destroy a person, but you were never meant to crumble under blessing. You were meant to carry it with power, with purity, with wisdom. That's why the process has been so intense. God has been removing what's fragile and replacing it with faith. Chosen one, do not confuse isolation with abandonment. God hid you to heal you. He separated you so that you could see clearly. The people who left were never meant to walk where you are going. You are stepping into a realm that demands purity of heart and clarity of spirit. And now that you've been refined, heaven is about to reveal you. Some of you have been through storms that almost broke you, betrayals that cut deep, losses that made you question everything. But even through the pain, you didn't turn bitter. You prayed. You kept believing. You refused to let darkness consume you. And because of that, heaven has qualified you for double. The word says that after you have suffered a little while, the God of all grace will Himself restore you, establish you, and make you strong. You are standing on the edge of that restoration right now. The refining fire did not come to destroy you. It came to remove what was never meant to stay. The anxiety, the fear, the self-doubt, all of it is falling away. A stronger, wiser, more anointed version of you is emerging. You are being transformed from a vessel of survival into a vessel of overflow. And now, everything that was taken is about to return, multiplied. The connections you lost are being replaced by divine alignments. The finances that seemed blocked are about to flow again. pressed down, shaken together, and running over. This is not just recovery, this is recompense. Heaven is repaying you for every sleepless night, every silent battle, every tear you cried in secret. Anointed one, don't despise the waiting. The waiting built your strength. It built your discernment. It made you sensitive to the voice of God. And now that your character has caught up to your calling, the release can begin. You are about to see sudden blessings, the kind that seem impossible. One call, one connection, one open door can change everything. And that door is swinging open right now. Chosen one, what you feel stirring inside you is not imagination, it's activation. The power that was dormant in you is being awakened. The anointing you've carried quietly is about to speak loudly. You are stepping into divine recognition. You are about to walk into rooms that once ignored you and find favor waiting with your name on it. Stay alert, stay humble, because what God is about to do next will not make sense to the natural mind. It will be supernatural. The very people who doubted you will have to witness your elevation. The very situations that tried to bury you will become your platform. Chosen one, this is your season of divine unveiling. Heaven is about to show the world what it has known about you all along. Chosen one, this is the season where heaven begins to reverse everything that once seemed set against you. The tables are turning. The same soil where you cried will soon become the ground of your harvest. Every loss, every delay, every attack, all of it is being rewritten under divine order. You are not entering an ordinary shift. You are stepping into a supernatural transfer. Anointed one, listen carefully. God is not just restoring what was taken. He is multiplying it. You are being moved from survival to overflow, from endurance to dominion. The blessings that have been held back in the spirit are now being released in the natural. You are about to see things move quickly, acceleration after years of stillness, divine connections after seasons of isolation, unexpected provision flowing from places you didn't even sow into. I've seen this before. I've watched God take a single moment of obedience and turn it into a flood of favor. I've witnessed debts disappear overnight, doors open that were locked for years, and opportunities arise that no human could have orchestrated. The same God who did it for me is about to do it for you, chosen one. Heaven is whispering your name into the ears of decision makers. You are being remembered in rooms you've never entered. But understand this transfer isn't just about money, it's about mantles. You are being entrusted with influence, responsibility, and divine authority. This wealth transfer is both financial and spiritual. Heaven is releasing ideas, strategies, blueprints, and innovations into your hands. You will not only receive resources, you will become a resource. You will not just inherit favor, you will carry it. Chosen one, your warfare has been great because your inheritance is greater. Every time you were overlooked, every time someone else was promoted before you, heaven was watching. And now, divine justice is being served. The last shall be first. The stone the builders rejected is becoming the cornerstone. You are that stone. Have you noticed how lately you've felt a stirring, an inner knowing that something massive is about to happen? That's because it is. You are sensing the spiritual shift before it manifests in the physical. What once felt like resistance is now breaking open into release. Anointed one, heaven has seen your stewardship, how you handled lack with grace, how you gave when you didn't have enough, how you stayed faithful when it made no sense. And now the divine exchange begins. The same areas where you struggled will become the places of your greatest testimony. The same battles that made you weep will become the proof that you were chosen for victory. I know what it feels like to give your last and still believe God will provide. I've had nights where I looked at empty hands and said, "Lord, I still trust you." And every time He showed up, not always how I expected, but always on time. You are about to experience that same divine timing. What's coming next will not be logical, it will be prophetic. The wealth transfer is not coming through striving, it's coming through alignment. As you walk in obedience, doors will open without effort. As you honor God with what you have, heaven will release what you need. The currency of this transfer is faith, and your faith has reached maturity. Chosen one, your season of almost is over. You will not almost reach your goal. You will not almost step into your calling. You will not almost receive your promise. This time, it will happen. This time, it will manifest. The contracts, the opportunities, the divine partnerships, they are aligning even as you listen to this word. Lift your hands, anointed one. This is your moment of exchange. The ashes are being traded for beauty, the mourning for dancing, the struggle for strength, the delay for destiny. Heaven is settling accounts on your behalf. You are about to walk in what your prayers built, what your faith sustained, and what your obedience unlocked. Chosen one, you have been through the fire, but you are coming out refined, not empty-handed, but overflowing. The shift has already begun. Your name is echoing in the corridors of divine favor. Chosen one, there is a holy weight resting upon your life now. It is the weight of glory, not the kind that crushes, but the kind that crowns. You have walked through the fire, and now heaven is clothing you in divine authority. The same anointing that carried Joseph from the pit to the palace, that lifted Esther from obscurity to influence, is now resting upon you. Anointed one, this next season will not be about striving, it will be about stewardship. You are not chasing blessings anymore. Blessings are chasing you. But hear me clearly. With great favor comes great responsibility. God is not raising you up for status. He is raising you up for service. The wealth, the influence, the recognition, all of it has one purpose: to expand His light through your life. When you carry divine favor, everything connected to you begins to shift. Environments change when you enter them. Conversations realign when you speak. People awaken simply by being in your presence. That's not charisma, that's the mantle. The atmosphere around you carries prophetic weight now, because heaven has marked you as a carrier of breakthrough. I know what it feels like to sense that calling and still wrestle with doubt, to wonder, am I really ready for this? But chosen one, let me assure you, the very fact that you're asking means you are. God does not call the qualified, He qualifies the called. Every scar, every lesson, every season of silence has been shaping you for this exact assignment. You see, before David held the crown, he held the sling. Before Joseph wore the robe, he wore chains. And before you stepped fully into your calling, you had to walk through the refining fields of humility. Those who rise too quickly often crumble, but those who rise through fire are unshakable. You, chosen one, are unshakable. Anointed one, you are about to carry something that few can handle. Divine influence paired with divine integrity. Heaven can trust you now because you no longer need the platform to feel powerful. You've learned to find your strength in the secret place, to draw from the well of presence, not performance. That's why what's coming won't destroy you, it will define you. You will begin to see the supernatural manifest in simple moments. Conversations that turn into divine appointments. Ideas that turn into income. Prayers that turn into immediate answers. Doors that were once locked will recognize your anointing and open automatically. You will find yourself walking into places that once seemed impossible and realizing you were expected. Chosen one, people will be drawn to your peace. They won't understand it, but they'll feel it. Some will seek your counsel, others your presence, but what they're really seeking is the God that walks with you. Do not take it lightly. You are a vessel of divine transfer, not just of wealth, but of wisdom, of faith, of healing. There will be those who misunderstand you. Some will envy your favor, others will question your timing, but do not be distracted. Stay anchored in obedience. Your only assignment in this season is to carry the light faithfully. The rest will follow. Anointed one, heaven has entrusted you with keys, spiritual authority that can unlock what has been closed for generations. You will break cycles of lack in your family. You will restore honor where there was shame. You will turn dry places into fountains, and you will do it not by might, not by power, but by the Spirit of God flowing through you. This is the mantle of purpose, to rise not for yourself, but for those who come after you. The favor that's coming is generational. The blessings being released are not just for your lifetime, they are for your lineage. You are rewriting stories, breaking chains, and birthing legacy. Chosen one, as you carry this mantle, remain humble. Remember the secret place that birthed your strength. Stay rooted in prayer. Keep your heart pure. For the greater the anointing, the deeper the surrender. What you are stepping into now is not a moment, it's a movement. And heaven has chosen you to lead it. Chosen one, this is it, the moment heaven has been preparing you for. Everything you've endured, everything you've lost, everything you've prayed for in silence is converging now. The wait was never wasted. Every unanswered prayer was a seed. Every lonely night was a chapter in your divine preparation. And now, the final word over your life is about to be fulfillment. Anointed one, feel this in your spirit. The drought is over. The season of delay has expired. The very areas that once brought you pain will soon overflow with divine provision. Heaven is not sending a small blessing, it is sending a flood. You will not have to chase opportunities. Opportunities will recognize you. You will not have to beg for alignment. Alignment will find you. This is your Kairos moment, divine timing colliding with destiny. You may have wondered why your process was so long, why your warfare was so intense, why others seemed to advance while you remained still. But now you see, you were never behind, you were being built. God was constructing the capacity to handle glory without breaking under it. You were being trained to hold abundance with integrity, to walk in authority without arrogance, to influence without compromise. Chosen one, this final phase is the manifestation of every hidden promise. Heaven is saying, now you will see what I spoke over you. The things that didn't make sense before are aligning. The detours are revealing purpose. The years that felt wasted are becoming your greatest testimony. What once seemed delayed is now being delivered on time. I've lived this moment when everything suddenly shifts. One day it's quiet, and the next the floodgates open. One phone call changes your direction. One yes from heaven erases 1,000 no's from man. I've seen God move me from barely enough to more than enough, from overlooked to chosen, from hidden to highlighted. And chosen one, I'm telling you, That same divine acceleration is upon you now. You will begin to experience what I call divine ease. Where things once required force, they will now flow. Where doors once resisted you, they will now open automatically. Where provision once trickled, it will now pour. It won't make sense to those around you, but it will make perfect sense in your spirit. Because deep down, you've always known this moment was coming. You could feel it long before it appeared. Anointed One, this is not just about breakthrough, it's about becoming. You are not simply receiving blessings, you are stepping into identity. You are not waiting for a move of God, you are the move of God. Everything about you has been recalibrated for purpose. Your voice, your vision, your discernment, your presence. You carry the sound of heaven now, and that sound shifts atmospheres. This is the season where your story will speak for itself. Those who doubted you will have to watch God defend you. Those who mocked your waiting will have to witness your rising. You won't need to prove anything. The fruit of your life will testify. The light on you will be undeniable, and it will draw those meant to walk beside you in this new chapter. Chosen One, stand tall. The oil on your life has matured. The warfare that once intimidated you will now recognize your authority. The same places that rejected you will call you back in honor. You are stepping into divine recompense, not as revenge, but as revelation. Heaven is revealing who you truly are. Anointed One, you've reached the threshold. Take a deep breath and cross it. Step boldly into the abundance that has been waiting for you. The land of promise is no longer distant, it is beneath your feet. What you decree will manifest. What you touch will prosper. What you envision will expand. You are living proof that God still fulfills His promises. Now lift your spirit and declare this. It is done. It is mine. It is now. Chosen One. As this message comes to a close, know that nothing about this moment was ordinary. You have not simply watched a video, you have received a word. Heaven has spoken confirmation into your spirit, and something within you has awakened. You are not standing at the edge of possibility, you are standing in your Kairos moment, your divinely appointed time. Anointed One, the transfer has already begun. The atmosphere around you is shifting. Doors that were once closed are opening. The resources, the favor, the divine alignments, they are already in motion. What was delayed is now being delivered, and what was hidden is being revealed. This is your moment to walk boldly in the identity heaven has sealed upon your life. You are chosen to rise, to reign, and to release light into a dark world. The same hand that carried you through the fire will now crown you with glory. The waiting is over. The manifestation has begun. So lift your spirit, chosen one, and receive this blessing. May your steps be ordered by divine wisdom. May your faith remain unshaken. May your heart stay anchored in peace, and your hands overflow with abundance. If this word resonated in your spirit, declare it below. Write, "I receive it," or 777 as a prophetic confirmation of alignment. Stay faithful, stay expectant, stay chosen. Your moment is now, your transfer has begun. Walk in the fullness of your divine calling.